There are so many layers to this. It's cool. And I really like looping because every single thing that I do has to be super intentional because I've got 4 tracks and I have a lot of noise to make on 4 tracks. Now, what was that idea I just came up with before? Because that was a pretty cool one. And now I've forgotten it. That. Oh, so then the backing vocals are like. And they're not gonna say la la la. They're gonna say something. They're gonna say something. But I like that because it's completely different to the bow 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 bow. But it is in time with the. So that all that stuff is like tied in together, and then this then sits on top where the vocals would be, but the vocals aren't singing because we just did the chorus. Okay. Yeah, and now I forgot what the chorus was. So coming up with that chorus line, I wanted to hit the major third of that chord because it has to sound happy, because if you don't hit that note, then the melody sounded minor and sad. But I don't want a sad sounding melody for this song because the chords kind of sound like that. Because that F minor, like the song feels like it's going to go back to F minor all the time and sound like a minor-y blues song, but I don't feel like making a blues song today, so I'm refusing to. Not that this is a blues at all, it's like so not, but I'm not making a minor song today. So I picked that note to keep going back to in the chorus because I want the whole song to feel happy rather than the easy way, which my brain felt like going. Like F minor feels like home, so I'm going to sing in major because the minor chord feels like home. So I'm going to sing happy because that sounds cool. And make this home, even though it's not, it's kind of like just a passing, not really a passing chord. Like there's literally 4 chords, so it's not really passing chords. Because really F minor is home for the song. It feels like. So we're putting in the major third of the A flat major over the F minor chord. Because then it has like sad chord vibes but happy melody vibes, and that's cool because and then you have this little bit of tiny bit of tension release thing right at the very start of the chorus, like it's really slight, but still in pop music I will take what I can get. So alright, I'm going to come up with some words. I'll be back. Hey guys, how you doing? So today is Sunday and I have 45 minutes till my first load of washing finishes in the washing machine. So I'm going to do some recording because me and Chino are home alone. Courtney's out and Auntie Fiona and Uncle Rob are out because we're parked in the bus outside their place. So I just wrote the last line of this chorus that I started the other day. So it kind of, I've decided I'm going to start recording some guitar parts. And so the other day, the picture I had in my head was Courtney and I standing at the top of a cliff and we're about to go like jump off it in one of those like suit things where you got wings and stuff that I really want to do. That'd be so cool. So I've always wanted to fly, and like I had a dream recently about flying and it was actually like so cool. Like I woke up and I was like, I actually just flew, and then I didn't, obviously, but it was like such a cool dream, like the best dream I've ever had. Anyway, so Courtney and I are standing on one of those cliffs in one of those suit things. Courtney's obviously freaking out because she's afraid of heights, and I'm like, yay, because you know I think about things after I do them, and so anyway, so we've got, this is the chorus, not bridge. This is the only part of the song I've written. So come on, close your eyes, let's. I haven't warmed up my voice. All right. So come on, close your eyes, let's take the leap this time. Somehow you and I always knew the we would fly. It's too late to be afraid of falling. You and I are never anything but rolling. You and I could redesign what gravity defines. What gravity defines. What gravity defines. And then something like that. I just came up with that word. I haven't even figured out how I'm going to sing it yet. And then, what's that line? I can't remember how it goes. Okay. You and I could redesign gravity defines. And then we got those backing vocals that I thought of the other day. That's right. That's what I did. Whatever that was. Good thing I recorded some things, because obviously, like, this song would not be happening otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to call this song Gravity. How about that? You and I could redesign what gravity defines. Alright, let's just record that. And I was meant to change my strings over the weekend, but yesterday was my birthday, so we went out all day, and it was really fun. And I had a really good hot chocolate, actually, because I don't drink coffee, and I'm a bit picky with hot chocolates because I'm not a sweet tooth at all, and sometimes they're just made on syrup and they're just not very nice. But I had a really good hot chocolate, and we went out and had a fun time. And what am I going to do first? I'm going to do the beat first. I think let's do that. And yeah. All right, we're going to record some guitar. Here we go. Okay, so I'm only going to use that last bit of that. Sorry, that took a while. But I just had to get the groove in my head a little bit and swing it a bit. Also, the freaking rainbow lorikeets. They're cute birds, but my God, they're loud. Hopefully they're not too loud. I don't think they are. It'll be right. Okay, part one done. Now I'm going to do the chords. So I'm going to plug into my effects board in a sec. And we'll do that bit. Just did one go through. I've picked one bit of the beat that I played, and I just cut that in time. And then now I've done one go at the power chords, which is... And then I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to play it a little different. That one is going to be up the octave, that's all. And this one is, you've got to swing it so that it stays in time with the beat. Okay, here we go. So, with this bit, to make it really groovy, the stuff in between it's the like those things, that's what makes it groove. So they like, because it's not a straight beat, it's a slightly swung thing. Got to get those like chicka chickas in time, because if you think about it, everything you do on a guitar, I mean, okay, I think in a past life I must have been a drummer, because everything I do relates back to what a drum kit does, because it's like, in my head, all I'm thinking when I'm playing is the kick's going da 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 da, and then so you got the snare on the da 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 da, and then the hi-hats would be like. Like it's that sort of thing. So you have to, if you're playing chords, you have to be able to groove with that. You can't just be like, whatever. It's not going to sound good at all. So the in between the is super important. Okay, I'm going to put that in time, and then we're going to do the next layer of like. Yeah. All right, let's do that. I'll be back. Okay, so I have some fabulous news. So I just got all of the guitar parts recorded, and then I realized that I'd recorded it too fast, because then I actually went to sing the chorus part with it. And I was like, that doesn't flow very good. I'm gonna have to start again. So that's great. So we're starting again. I just saved that session as it was. And I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind, but I really don't think so. So now we're doing Gravity, take 2. Is what this session is going to be called. So we're starting from the top with the beat again, and because you can't have it too fast, otherwise it just wrecks the whole vibe of the song. And it was literally only it was 98 BPM before, now it's 93, and it's not a huge difference, but 5 beats a minute adds up to the overall vibe, doesn't it, Chino? Yes, Chino knows. Anyway, alright, I gotta get this. I've just real quickly gone back through and re-recorded the main things. Okay, so I've done the beat, the power chords played 2 different ways. So this first bit is the first way, this second bit is the second way. Then I just held some chords because I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I might do something. And then I did strummy things, and I held some chords. And then I played the riff 1 octave up, like up there, and 1 octave down here. And then I'll just cut a piece of all of those, turn it into the main loop, and then we can come back and do the verse parts, which is a different guitar thing. That's the part I actually like. When I play live, I create this loop, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 track. And then the other thing that'll be on there is the backing vocals. So that would be on the same track as the strummy chords, because that only comes in the chorus when those would come in. That's the chorus done, basically. And a lot of the second verse is built with the beat and the power chords come back in, and then, well, actually the pre-chorus definitely has the power chords both times, because that's what the rhythm of those, that's what they're for. Hello! Alright, so it's now Monday afternoon, and I've just been working on what I'm calling Gravity, and it's pretty much, well, all the instrument parts are done, including I'm now playing piano. Which is ridiculous. It's not ridiculous, actually. I used to be very good at piano, but then I found a guitar, and I haven't really practiced it ever since. And that was like, I found guitar at 13, which is now 21 years ago. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But so anyway, I have this now. I've decided that the loop of the song. So I've got the beat and the that's another part of the loop. Then I've got the blah 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 blah, and then what's the other thing? That's only 3 tracks, and I've got another one. Anyway, the loop is all the guitar parts, and then so for me to play this song, I'm basically going to have to create all of the loop sections, put my guitar down, go and sit at the keyboard, or stand at the keyboard. I don't think I'll do that with my guitar strapped to me, because I think it'll get annoying. And then I've got a piano part that goes for like 90% of the song now. It started with just the riff, like what I had the guitar doing, but now it's like, I was like, well, that sounds really pretty, I should just keep doing that. And then, so now I've got like piano chords going through the whole song, which is, it's just the same as the guitar part, but it's a piano. And yeah, I do like the sound of pianos. I'm just not used to going like that anymore. You know, it's a little different. So now, I haven't got any words still. All I've got is the chorus. And Uncle Rob's up building and has his music blaring. So I can't really write when there's music blaring. So I'm down here, because I have to write some verses and a pre-chorus. And I can't remember what I've recorded. And I was supposed to bounce out what I recorded. So, just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. It's gonna be great. What could go wrong? I've got one line for verse. You've got some love showing up around here. And that's where I'm at. And I just like that line for some reason, so I just want to put it in. But I don't know how it's going to go from that to, because it's called gravity. So like in the chorus, it's all about like, let's take the leap. We always knew we would fly. It's too late to be afraid of falling. You and I were never are never anything but all in. You and I could redesign what gravity defines. So that's the lines in the chorus basically. So how do I go from you've got some nerve to that? I don't know, but it's okay. It's gonna get there eventually. So I'm going to have a brainwave any second now, and it's gonna be fabulous. Alright, so I'm getting so cold, I now have to actually just head back to the house. I'm giving up. Don't think I'll get any more writing done today because it's too loud back home and it's too cold here, so that's it. So I've kind of got a verse and a pre-chorus done, and the chorus obviously, but so it's kind of like, you got some nerve showing up around here. This is going to be an octave higher. So many things you could say that will keep you away, but if it doesn't change, then why you here anyway? I've known you for far too long, and I know you ain't hiding away. There's a reason you stay, but you carry the weight of everything you can't change. Time's up, let everything stop a minute. Let go, the moment will take you with it. Jump in, there's only one way to win it. Everything we are is right here, right now. Time's up, we're taking it to the limit. Can't let go, come back up, we're in it. Jump in, the thing that we can't forget is everything we are is right now. So come on, close your eyes, let's take the leap this time. Somehow you and I always knew that we would fly. It's basically become a song about like bungee jumping. Because I can't think of anything else. All I have is just this picture of me standing on the edge of a cliff with Courtney, and I know Courtney's afraid of heights, so it's a song about bungee jumping. It's pretty random. Oh well, that's what it is this week. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the house and get some like tracksuit pants and a jumper, because it's bloody cold down here. Alright, there we go. That's where we're at today. Adios. Hello everybody, how's it going? So it is now Tuesday morning, just morning. I've been doing admin this morning, which is so exciting. Love emails, they're my absolute favorite. Thrilling stuff. Anyway, I sent off another song to get distributed out to streaming platforms. It's called Hold the Stars, so if you haven't checked out that one, it'll probably be out, if not very soon to be out, when this video goes out, if we're on schedule. Who knows, it'll be out sometime. So I did that and a whole bunch of other stuff, and now I'm recording some vocals this morning. So I wrote half the song yesterday. I got the first verse and the pre-chorus done, and I have the chorus from the other day when I was writing. Did I turn that on? No. So I still have to write a verse and a bridge, but that's okay. I will do that as we are doing things. But I'm gonna get the first bits recorded, because I know the chorus, and there's 3 of those in the song. Like, it, you know, it repeats 3 times. So I'll sing that 3 times through, because each time, I generally, like, as the song progresses, I start off pretty chilled and then it gets more and more intense as it goes through, sort of thing. And then I'll put the pre-choruses in and the verses, and I'm just going to write the rest of the words. Minor detail. The other minor detail that would probably help the situation is turning on the speakers. Revolutionary stuff here, I know. Un momento, por favor. Just have a listen and see what even the song is, because I forget. I do so many of these. It's like, which one is this? It's, 'cause, like, I know the chorus. It's like, which one is this? 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 It's like, which one this one. Cool. All right. I remember the song. So I'm going to do some vocal takes and I will be back to you momentarily. As per usual, just making things up on the fly here because that's how we roll around here. Okay, my wife told me, well, we had a big discussion, my aunt and uncle and my wife and myself the other day about the saying, which I didn't think was a saying, but it's apparently an Australian saying, pissing in the wind and hoping it lands. Whoever came up with that, like, why, for one? And number two, I don't even know why I'm bringing that up now, but I think it was because I guess, oh yeah, because sometimes, you know, and I just feel like sometimes now that I know that's actually a saying, not just my wife just making some shit up, because she does that. It's not an odd occurrence either. Lovey darling. Sometimes it feels like doing this is just, for want of a better phrase, I'm sure there are many, pissing in the wind and hoping it lands. Alright, there you go. That's my Aussiness coming out. So I'm going to do some recording and I'm going to turn off that aircon and I will be back soon. Bye. Okay, so it's going alright. I've got most of the song kind of recorded, the bits that I had written. And I've written half the second verse. And so this song, I think I said a couple of times, it's basically, I'm picturing going cliff diving or something with Courtney. And now it's become a thing about, because Courtney's afraid of heights. Now it's about how proud I am of being Courtney, being brave, basically. And so now but now it's also bringing in bits of what I know about, like, things that could be in the back of someone's mind, you know, when people just doubt you and they're like, oh, you can't do that. Or like when you get told by people, especially the people that you're close with, like friends or family, or maybe just like give up, or you couldn't do that, or like, why even bother, that sort of thing, or there's no way that you could, blah blah blah, you know, that sort of thing, like all the naysayers. There's a lot of those people. So now I've written this bridge, and so I was thinking of writing something like melodic and dramatic and stuff, but I think the chorus is already like a drag. Enough. So I need a nap. It's kind of become like a bit of a rap, which is cool because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I'm now just trying to practice that because I got to remember what to say. Oh, just wait a minute, every single second you've been living, they've been dragging you down, and I've found it's about time you and I forget them, because I ain't keep let them keep pushing you around, and I found you now. I'll hold your heart until you're whole again, keep you safe when trouble's closing in, take that step and everyone that comes next, and just know that I'm proud of you. And then it'll go into this big like guitar solo shred thing, which I'm gonna have to record next. Totally forgot I had to do that. And then that's kind of the song. Once I get the backing vocals in, I've got to do a bunch of harmonies. And I can't decide. I think I'm gonna have a really short verse. I don't know. Because otherwise, it's become it's a 4-minute long song at the moment. So I could cut it, I could make a second verse short, because I've got a bridge thing, which is a lot of words in the bridge thing, and a guitar solo. So that adds in, what is that? Another 40 seconds worth. Just the bridge and the solo is 40 seconds long. So that adds a fair bit of time into the song. Yes. Anyway, I will figure that out at some point. I'm going to record this bridge and start mixing some vocals and see where I'm at with all that. And then, and I'll record this first bit of the verse too that I've got. Oh, and I forgot to record the second pre-chorus. Probably should do that. Probably should put that in the song. And then we'll see where we're at and go from there. Alright, so today is now Wednesday, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And Gravity is now pretty much finished. Except, this might get noisy in a second. Uncle Rob's about to cut some more wood. So I've done all the mixing. I've done everything pretty much. I've even done the stereo out stuff. I've literally the song is, if I didn't need to record a guitar solo, I could bounce it out now and it'd be done. But it currently does not have a guitar solo, and that is a complete travesty and needs fixing immediately, because otherwise, well, the song just won't be anywhere near as cool. So Tino has now taken over my spot on the bed, and I'm about to come out here and set up my pedal board in here and plug that in to the interface back there, and then we're going to record a guitar solo. And so I heard this thing in my head earlier, and it's quite a fast, long line up the fretboard that's like full of triplets. I don't know why. I like triplets. Like, it's like one of them ones. So I have to figure out how to play that. I'm pretty sure I know how to. Well, yeah, I think I know how to do it. But I might have to practice it a couple of times before I actually try and record it, because it's kind of fast and I got to get it right. So anyway, I'm going to do that now, and then this song is going to be done by the end of today, and I'm pretty stoked with that because it's like 2:00 on Wednesday, and yeah, I'm doing all right. So tomorrow I'm going to start a new one. Woohoo! All right. So actually, and I have a couple of hours, and then I got to go to work. I better get cracking. All right, let's go. Also, I would just like to point out my very cool but slightly ridiculous shirt. How cool is this? I think it's great. Yes. Okay, that's all I had to say about that matter. Right, I need to set up and start work. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye. Alrighty, so here's my usual gear that I use in literally every song ever. And so I've recorded the guitar solo. That's my couple of takes that I did of it. And so now I'm going to mix that, and then the song is finished. So I need to get to work because it's 10 to 3 and I need to finish the song very soon so that I can then go to my other work. All right, let's get cracking. All right, so I am like so stoked because I've basically got this song finished and it's only Wednesday afternoon. And that's pretty awesome because I've been trying to like catch up for a while because I got sick earlier in the year, and I can't afford to get sick because I can't miss a week. Is basically how my brain thinks. And so now that I've actually I've got this song done and it's only Wednesday, I'm gonna this is good because it means if something does happen and I do accidentally miss a week, I've got I'm catching up to the weeks that I missed in January when I literally got nothing done for like 4 weeks. So, not 100% there, but we're catching up a little bit, and it just gives me a bit of breathing room because it's a lot of pressure coming up with a song every single week, and I think I'm doing okay, but yeah, this is good. All right, so the only thing I now have to do is mix this guitar solo, which is going to take me like 15 minutes, if that. And then this song's finished, and I'm going to bounce it out, and the usual, it's got to pass the Wi-Fi test, and yeah, and then I am going to take my guitar with me when I go to work. Or Courtney will start waitressing at 5 o'clock, and I will start at 5:30 because that's what we're probably going to do. I think I have to check with when I'm starting, but I'll sit out the back and do some scales and come up with a new song idea, because I actually have 2 song ideas that I came up with the other night at like 11 o'clock when I was lying in bed. I had these things last night and the night before, and I recorded a voice note somewhere in my phone and got no idea what they were, but one of them was like a vocal, like the main riff was a vocal thing. So yeah, I want to go revisit that again and figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to finish Gravity and then I can move on with my life and do the next song. Woohoo! So I just found this lady walking past on the road. So I just showed her what I've just created up to this point. Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Majelen's wife.
Are you?
Yeah.
Ah, lucky me.
Yeah.
What do you think of Gravity?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's different. It's it's got some powerful vocals for the verses, and
here we go, full on song review.
Well, it's got an interesting like piano part to it, and I'm really intrigued as to like how you would be
how I'm going to
performing that
do
live.
it. Yeah, well, I've thought about all that. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have to create the whole song as the guitar part, the looping guitar part thing. So I'm gonna create all that, and then I'm gonna have to have the keyboard like set up at my feet where the loop pedal is. So I build all the 4 tracks of the loop, which is all the guitar parts, and then I put my guitar down and
Or
go to the
swing it
piano.
around.
Well,
Or
I could-
she's gonna have to get like proper like what are they called?
strap locks.
Strap locks.
So then I could yes. Because I have to play the rest of the song on the piano. Yeah. But I made the riff octaves, so it's like ding 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 ding. It'll be easy. Ding 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 ding. And it's all the white notes. So I don't have to stress about the key signature. Oh no, actually hang on, it's in E minor. So I do actually need to, it's got an F sharp in it.
I have no idea what you meant. You said white notes.
The
keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all the white notes.
It's all the white. Well, yeah. It's not in C. It's in. I've got a couple of black notes. I've got to put in there too. But it'll be doable because I'm not as fast at piano now as what I used to be. So I have to keep it simple. But yeah, I think I can do it. And then I actually I'll just have to sing and play piano. So that one I'm going to have to practice a fair bit before I play it on stage because I'm not very good at
piano.
Yeah.
Good job.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm just
excited to be able to like start filming Majelen actually practicing these performances.
When I'm not stuck in the bus creating constantly.
When she finally gets ahead of doing music,
yes, then I can have a bit of spare time
then
to actually play guitar.
Hang out with me and do videos all day, every day. Woohoo!
No.
All right, bye.
Bye.